home win, even if it wasn't maybe as pretty as you would have liked.
Yeah, that was huge for us, man. Just I thought it was a great team effort across the board. I thought the offensive line played an amazing game today. They gave me enough time to make all the throws, and they're so solid up front. They were great in the run game. I thought our backs did great. I thought our defense was unbelievable. They came up with some huge shoot stops. They've been getting better and better every week, and that's what you want. You want to just keep rising, keep believing, and just to win in front of our fans, the Broncos country, and just be able to get it done was really special. The fans were great. I mean, we feed off of their energy, and it really does make a difference, especially when the game's on the line.
This game kind of played out like some of the others at home this year. The other team rallied. But the difference this time is you had an answer with that field goal drive. Could you just talk about answering after they scored that second touchdown to go ahead?
Yeah, I told the guys, we just have a great belief. Let's just play clean. Let's get up and down the field and do right. And we had some, Jerry had some big catches. Pete Ryan did some great things. I thought we got down the field. Javonte, Cortland had a great day. I mean, but really started with the guys up front. I mean, they are they're the guys that made the difference in a close game like that. And then how clutch is Will Lutz? What a great, he did a great job today. He's done a great job all year for us. We got great confidence in him, and he helped us win the game there.
Russ, you mentioned Cortland there. I think he had 3 or 4 catches for first downs on third downs. What about him makes him kind of that go-to target on third down that you can look to?
Well, we have a lot of guys that can do a lot of great things. I think Cortland, he's been clutch. He had a huge, down the field catch early in the game. He did a good job of winning, a couple times early and then late too as well as the game went on. He's a consummate pro. I mean, you're talking about a professional, a guy that comes in every day, smile on his face, confident, a guy that leads. That's why he's one of our captains. I think a guy that's, no matter what the circumstances are, he's always going to believe. He's one of my favorite, teammates because I've played with, because he goes up and down the sideline just bringing energy, talking to guys and letting them know that what we're going to do. And he's like that every day, and so he's a great leader. He's a great competitor. He made some clutch plays, and that was exciting.
Russ, sticking with Cortland, could you take us through that 18-yard touchdown catch? I believe it was in the third quarter, I believe.
Yeah, that was a great call by coach. I mean, we wanted to get him isolated. Cortland did a good job of getting open there. I think the receivers did a great job too of helping them. And I think the big thing is that the guys up front gave me enough time to drop back and read it all out and go through my reads and then hit Cortland for a huge touchdown, which was another big moment. And I think also too, what the line did and all the receivers and running backs, right before the half, I think we had 41 seconds to go. I think we had one timeout. We go all the way down the field, and we got a huge field goal. But, the guys did a really good job of being on their stuff and making sure we were executing play after play after play. And that was a huge moment for us, too. So I think those 2 drives were really big for us.
Russ, taking you back to the first drive on that third down, how big was that to get that big 30-yard completion to Cortland Sutton and then be in scoring range and then ultimately get the field goal on that drive?
Yeah, I think, once again, those third down conversions are huge. We got all the way down the field. Our first drive of the game was one of our better ones this season, in my opinion. We've had some really great ones throughout the year. I mean, even this game, it felt like it was long drives. It was going to be, 7, 8, 10, 12 play drives at times. And especially when we needed it. And I think the first drive of the game, we ended up scoring and they ended up calling a penalty, but that was unfortunate. That was a great drive. I thought we ended up kicking the field goal, which obviously that was a big difference, and good thing we got Will on our team.
Russ, what can you take away from this game going forward? Just obviously a gritty win tonight, but you got the Chiefs coming up again next Sunday. What can you take away from this one?
Well, I think the first thing is we got to celebrate this one. I think that's every win in the National Football League. I've been fortunate. This is my 12th year playing, and every win it matters. It counts. It's hard. It's tough. They're not always easy. Sometimes they're really tight late in the games, and you got to love that. And for me personally, I love when the game's tight and the game's on the line, and for us to be able to win that together, everybody. I think about PJ making a huge play, and just what a great play. So I think for us, what we can gather from that is, number one, is belief is everything. Number 2 is execution when it matters most, and I think number 3 is that stay relentless. Understanding that it's going to be challenged, and there's games coming up. We got game after game after game. There's a lot of football left. A lot of football left, and we believe, and we're going to keep working our butts off, and we're going to stay determined.
Thank you, Russ. Thanks,
Thank you, guys. Yeah, appreciate it.